What's up, everybody? Giancarlo here with Three Swords Productions. I know it's been a while since we had a video. I think last time we really uploaded a video was set four of One Piece. But hey, we took a little break. We were all busy going around. Nats was awesome. Stuff like that. But anyway, Dragon Ball Fusion World is now out. Came out about 5, 6 days ago. I'm recording this on Thursday, so it came out last Friday. And it's been very exciting. I've seen a lot of hype for it, a lot of newer players, and a lot of cool stuff going on. Can't wait for the digital client. So, as a longtime Master players, and Dragon Ball Masters, I've played since set one, and that was 2017. We're coming up on the 8 year mark here, I think, pretty soon. And I can't believe it's been that long. But as a longtime Master player and a pretty decent Master player at some points, I just wanted to kind of offer some coaching. I used to do coaching in Dragon Ball Masters. I've coached people at our regional tops. And so, I figured I want to do the similar things in Fusion World. Fusion World is a great reset, in my opinion. We have, the same mechanics, similar cards, but really a brand new way to play the game. And I think this game has a brand new lease on life, especially with the digital client around the corner. So first and foremost, I just want to say shout out to Legacy Gods here on YouTube. We'll have a link to their channel in the description as well. I reached out to them and I said, hey, if you guys would be open to it, I used to coach in Masters. Maybe I could upload a video of you guys, one of your videos, and just kind of give advice and coach over it, stuff like that. And I plan on doing this a lot. So if you like what you see, and you want your video, just send it to me and I'll go ahead and coach over it and just give my thoughts and opinions. So we have Green Gohan and Blue Trunks. I did pick this video because there were a few things I just found, I would say, inefficient, and it's going to be respectful, constructive criticism because everybody starts somewhere. Whether you're coming from One Piece, you're returning Masters players, you've never played a card game before, welcome to Fusion World. I do think it's up to kind of us old school Masters players to kind of help the player base and keep it healthy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna just kind of phase through the first few turns. Gohan going second, great for Gohan. It's really strong. Every deck is, I think, pretty strong with that energy marker, but Green uses that energy marker very efficiently. First few turns, not too much happening. Here we have play Blue Trunks, take a life, and swing, and Gohan just taking the damage. So far, I agree with all of this. You don't want to give Green Gohan time. You really don't want to just let it do whatever it wants and give it the time to do whatever. You want to pressure it down as quickly as possible because they're going to drop 6, 7, 8 drop on you. Here we go, swinging at the battle card instead of the leader. Classic. I agree there. You should be doing that. And here is something. Okay, so he's tapping 2 energy to play this Green Trunks. Micro. We used to use this term. I forget what it was. Micro advantage. Micro advantage is what wins regional. So I'm about to go into this whole long rant about why comboing one card is incorrect, or I should say inefficient. And the reason it's so important to get maximum value out of every single one of your cards is because of micro advantage. I cannot stress this enough, but micro advantage is what wins tournaments. That is 100% true in my case. So what we have here is Green Trunks is 25k. He's attacking Blue Trunks, which is 15k, and he combos this Goku here into the attack. So now Green Trunks is 30 into 15. Now, the reason that is incorrect in terms of advantage, I'll explain to you here. Obviously, I understand the urgency of wanting to get your opponent's battle card off of the field, but this is just small math you have to know. We always want to attack within increments of 10. The reason we want to do that is because 10Ks are great for like comboing. Like decks have 10K combos and super combos are 20K. So here we have 25 into 15, meaning our opponent has to get to 30 to survive. So we have to either combo a 10K and a 5K or one super combo. Now, when we combo this Goku here, we don't actually increase that threshold at all. Our opponent either has to discard 2 cards, 2 10Ks, or one super combo. So in both scenarios, one super combo will save this Trunks, or our opponent will discard 2 cards. By comboing this Goku here, we're not advancing our threshold. In order to save it after you combo the Goku, it's going to cost 2 cards or one super combo. So that is a very minor thing. And you might think, well, it's only 5k combo. You never know, bro. I've been playing this game for a long time. You never know when 5k is going to win or lose your game. Oftentimes, if you only lose by 5k, it's because you made a small mistake somewhere within the game. So, just something to consider. You might, it's called micro advantage, and that is how you win tournaments. So, here we go back into the Trunks' turn. 15 into lead. And he's thinking about it. Do I want to take this? And see, he just comboed a Goku out of his hand, right? Well, if our Trunks was probably going to kill, our green Trunks was probably going to kill blue Trunks no matter what, right? And now we would have gotten to combo that one drop green Goku off of our field during this attack. And, now we would have one more card in hand. So now we've essentially lost a total of 10k of combo due to being a little inefficient. And see now immediately you see how we're starting to see this avalanche. Boom, big guy. We got 6 card in hands. This is 35k. We're taking that damage. Not even because we're unawakened. Not even a super combo gets us out of it. So we're definitely taking that damage here. And we still have 4 energy charging Gigantic Meteor. I do understand sometimes you have to charge it, but man, do I love Gigantic Meteor. I mean, that's a crazy card. Tapping 3. Playing Destructive Strength. Destructive Strength actually, this is one that ramps in active mode. So because it ramps in active mode, you can play a 1-drop. You can see he has that 1-drop Goku in hand there. Excuse me, that's a Gohan. 1-drop Gohan in hand. He could have played it and then searched a card. And so again, with the small, incremental advantage here. Okay, now we're comboing 35 into 20. Now, as you can see, um, one thing that I don't like here, I do agree you do have to. This Gohan is much more threatening than the Trunks. 35k is a lot bigger. One thing he did small was he attacked leader first. So let's rewind a little bit. And so he attacks leader. His opponent takes it, and he got a pan. That pan is a 10k. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to attack the battle card first, so your opponent has one less card to combo with. What if that card was a super combo that he got off his life there? What if it was? Now when we attack for 35, he's looking at his hand. He drops the pan. See, that's one of the pans he got off of the life. That's one less card he would have in hand when going to attack this Gohan. So always attack the battle card first before giving our opponent a resource. And then he used that resource to kind of punish this attack. It's hard to see. I don't even think he has another 10k in hand. I think he only has 5 cards in hand. They're all 5k. So I think if you had swung 35 into his Gohan first before giving him that life, the Gohan would probably be dead here. Yeah, looking at it, he doesn't have a single 10k in hand except for those 2 pans. And he got the pan off of the life. So that was a really big punish. And we're at 5 life here, playing Trunks, taking a life, and Blue's about to turn on the pressure here. About to turn on the jets. Yep. Less than 7 in hand, so that Trunks is 25, that Gohan is 35. And I think we're taking some damage this turn. Yep, I agree. This is the attack to counter out of. Let's see. I'm trying to see how many cards he has in hand. It's hard to tell, but I'm guessing 25, bounce back. Now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe he should have attacked with Gohan before bouncing back. Oh, he just gets to replay. Never mind. I'm tripping. Super. Turn it on the. We're turning the Jets on. We're turning the Jets on. 25 again. So we're gonna have to awaken and drop a 10k here. Yep. Okay. And then 35 to 20. So we would have to super combo out. Okay, we're just gonna take it. And we got droids off of that life. That was a crazy take. Okay, we got Turles here. All right, so I'm just gonna let this turn play out. We're gonna go leader 20 into Trunks 15. These cards do not get buffed on your opponent's turn, so that's pretty important to remember. All right, we're gonna play Gohan. Yep, and there we go. Yep, Trunks, because Trunks can't attack leaders. We want to swing it into the battle card, and then 30 into our lead. So now, this is something I view as very inefficient. And again, this is all constructive criticism. I'm not just saying this stuff to be rude or anything. This is all constructive criticism. Let's rewind the turn from the beginning. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with our energy marker, right? Now, he has Gigantic Meteor in hand. So, what I'm assuming his play line is would be play a 5 drop, leave one up for Gigantic Meteor. But one thing to consider is we do not have 6 energy. We have 5 energy and 1 energy marker. So, your energy marker, although it does count as it can be used, as an energy, same color as your leader, it does not count as an energy. Gigantic Meteor only gets its buff effect when you have 6 energy. So a little bit inefficient there, in my opinion. It's better to tap out to play your droids. Now, droids are a 40k double striker. You get to, if you play droids, you clear the whole board. Both of these cards die. You swing 40k double into your opponent's leader. That's pretty difficult to get out of. You swing your leader into their leader. That's pretty easy to get out of. But you just took a lot of cards out of their hand, and you're passing turn on a clear board. Not only that, but you have a Trunks in active mode, which means you can counter with it. You can combo with it, excuse me. So this would be a very efficient use of our energy marker here, playing droids, clearing the whole board. And if that damage goes through, then your opponent is at immediate risk of losing if that damage goes through. Um, if it doesn't go through, they just discarded multiple cards out of their hand to not take the damage. So you would have a Trunks in active mode to counter with. This Gohan has 10k counter as opposed to the droid's 0k counter. And we're leaving 1 energy marker up to activate our Gigantic Meteor. That's only going to buff us to 15. It's not going to give us the whole 25. It's only going to buff us to plus 15. So I do think overall this turn was pretty inefficient overall. So, again, imagine we have droids here. Our opponent could be at 2 life, could have discarded multiple cards to not take that damage, could be at 2 life, and we would be tapped out, but we would actually have 20k extra counter power. This Trunks would be in active mode, and this Gohan would be in hand. So that's still 20. If you're worried about, oh, I don't want to tap out because then I lose counter power, we would have a total of 20k more counter power, which is actually more than leaving the one up for the Gigantic Meteor. Because again, it only counters for 15 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy plus an energy marker. So again, I do think that turn could have been played a little more efficiently. Now, and this is another punish here that we're going to see. Final Flash, if you have 7 or less cards, reduce it. Discard bottom deck of 5 cost. Guess what? Droids is a 6 cost, so you can't Final Flash it. So, and we're going 20 into 20. It's pretty easy to get out of it there. Yep, just throw away Turles. Yeah, that's fine. Play Piccolo. I think he actually takes this back, which is fine. Yep, he says, never mind, we're not playing Piccolo, we're playing Gohan instead. 35, big old Gohan. Yeah. All right, and we super combo out. I agree. And we play Trunks, bouncing Trunks back to our hand. That's very reasonable with our leader effect. And we drew a card to charge. I think that's Destructive Strength. Easiest energy. Oh, I have 7 energy. I drew Destructive Strength. Easy. Yep. Okay. And so my again, minor punish here. All right. Here's exactly what happened. So our opponent has a one drop blue trunks that can combo for 5k. Our leader swung into something. He realized, oh, the trunks has counter power. Now I have to discard a 5k to not make this attack fizzle. You know what I mean? So if we go 20 into 20, our opponent just goes, okay, combo my blue trunks. So of course the adjustment here is to play androids first. When I play androids first, I remove my opponent's combo from the board. Again, incremental advantage. It's important. You know what I mean? Droids, insane card. Yeah. 40k. Go ahead, get out of it. So we're swinging with lead. Galagun, Galagun. Um, we're swinging at the androids. That's a tough ass. So we're at 50 right now. Okay, he's attacking leader for 60. Yeah, you can just take that. That's tough. Peel off. Love a good peel off here. All right, sorry, I had to go back just to double check a ruling real quick. But so we're gonna peel off, grab peel off. I think that's peel off. Some glare there, and then we're gonna leader effect. And see, this is a ruling we had to check. So he's pointing at my only draws when you bounce one of your opponent's cards. That I just had to double check that. So he shouldn't be drawing a card here. So again, just a minor mistake. No, not nothing. This is a friendly, so it's not a big deal. Everyone's new. No big deal. It's a brand new card game. We're not gonna memorize all the cards overnight. Charge destructive strength, easiest charge in the world. And I'm gonna we're gonna let him play his turn out before we say anything. Okay, so he comboed to 50, and then our opponent did super combo peel off my, so 55. And we have Broly coming down. Yep. Okay, Broly's good. Drew a 5k. And but we could have played the Broly first. Broly could have cleared Mai, and that would have gotten an additional card out of our opponent's hand, as well as we might have been able to structure our turn a little better. Um, we could have played Broly, killed Mai, swung with leader. If he's probably not taking that, swing once with Broly. 45 is pretty big. He might be able to take it. And then once our opponent's at 2 life, so we want to end the game with the double strike. That way our opponent gets one less card in hand. Let's say, for example, because our opponent has 3 life here, right? Because he attacked with the double striker, if our opponent took it, he would have been able to see 7 life that game. But if we try to end the game with a double striker when our opponent's at 2 life, if we win on that double strike swing, our opponent only gets to see 6 of his life, um, which is like one less card. So again, micro that one, and again that one card, it's only one card. It could be the card that wins you the game. You really never know. Swing with Broly again. 45 is just pretty big. He can't even get out of it. I do think at this point you want to swing with leader first, and you want to activate leader's effect to go to 35. Um, if our opponent takes it, it's very easy to win the game with Broly. But the way we're doing it here, 45 45 first, you're effectively giving your opponent an option to counter out. And here, okay, so he's discarding his whole hand. If we had attacked with our leader first, we would have also drawn a card. Here, you're in this position of, do I want to give my opponent a card? Maybe it gives him some type of option here. We are extremely ahead. I mean, as you can see, Gohan just has a grip of cards in his hand. So, um, you know, it's not like you really need to attack. But if we had attacked with our leader first, we could have either put ourselves in a winning position with Broly to clean out the game this turn, or we could have just drawn a card and it wouldn't have mattered. And we're going to need the top deck of the century here. Gohan just has a super combo leader effect, just has a grip of cards, 20k in the leader. No, oh yeah, he drew Sinister Sickle. That's not going to do anything. Yeah. And, I mean, you don't even have to really think. You just swing droids and this has infinite attack. Yeah. Nice. Good game. Good game. So, good game overall. Listen, just this is important in my opinion. It's important to talk about these small things, because I mean you just never know. If your opponent maybe you have less super combos. Just it's a card game. RNG is a huge factor. You never know when 5-10k can be the difference between winning or losing. Like I said, I've been playing Masters for 8 years. I've won a lot of games by 5k. I've lost a lot of games by 5k. And you never know. It usually in closer games, it's because someone made a minor mistake that cost them an additional resource. I was just playing the One Piece sim earlier today, and I did a little bit of math wrong, and I accidentally had to discard 2 cards instead of 1, and that lost me the game. I completely lost because I just did my math wrong by like 1k, and it ended up biting me in the butt completely. So. I'm gonna tell you, these small increments of advantage add up significantly over time, and micro advantage is how you're gonna win the game 9 times out of 10. When both players are playing good decks, the only advantages you can get are small most of the time. So I'm telling you, micro advantage is a huge factor in winning Dragon Ball games. And welcome to Dragon Ball Fusion World. If you stayed all the way to the video, thank you. Go ahead. If you have any critiques, comments, let me know. And just, yeah, if you want me to critique your video, or if you want me to offer some coaching, let me know. I'd be glad to. Hopefully we'll have more Fusion World content coming to the channel soon. Thank you.